What is going on YouTube? TEW Cards back with another video, and today we have another TTM episode. I think this is number 27, something close to that. We have like 25 returns today. Been a while since I posted one of these, but let's get right into it. So first up, let me get these real quick. We have a 4 of 3. I have Mr. Toby Harrah. This is the second time I've gotten him here on 87 Donruss. Finally got him on that. A 78 Topps, very nice looking card. And 85 Topps traded. These are pretty nice. They got a very clear, nice back to these. Got a set of these not too long ago. Also got the Dave Rosen signed in person from that set. So, 3 very nice cards here. Thank you, Mr. Harrah. And his answered question, I'm not going to show it because it messes with the quality. But his favorite teammates were Buddy Bell, Jim Sundberg, and Frank Howard. So, thank you for that, Mr. Harrah. Next up, we have a 3-3. We have Mr. Garth Iorg here on 87 Donruss. Very nice blue ink on this one. Second time I've gotten him as well. Finally got him on an 87 Donruss. We got a 91 Senior League card and an 88 O-Peachy. These are pretty nice. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Iorg. Very nice return there. Next up, we have another 3 of 3. And this one's actually really nice. We got Roberto Hernandez, also for the second time. We got him here on a 2001 Topps Chrome. Just base Topps Chrome, not traded or anything. A 93 Topps. And a 91 Bowman. 92 Bowman? I believe this is a rookie card, actually. So that's a pretty nice one there. But this is definitely the nicest one. Really nice looking auto on this one. Prepped it very well. So thank you, Mr. Hernandez. Next up, we have a 2 of 1 from Mr. Glenn Adams. Very nice signature on that card. Nice card with some sweet Twins uniforms there as well. Then we got, he sent this very cool letter, you know, talking about his faith in God and everything, and I really appreciate, you know, the 2 Bible verses, John 3:16 and John 14:6. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Adams, for that. I have to move this stack back. Don't want to give anything away. But yeah, so thank you, Mr. Adams. I'm going to have to move this off screen just so it lays flat and focuses on the cards. So next up, we got a vintage basketball return. We got Mr. Gary Melchionni. Super nice one here. Just got some vintage basketball, so I'm really enjoying sending these out. Should see some more here pretty soon as well. This is a 74-75 card. Super nice. A little smudged on the auto, but can't be too mad. Super nice looking card. So thank you, Mr. Melchionni, for that. Next up, we got a 3 of 2. We got Mr. Brian Little here on an 86 Topps and an 85 Topps. So thank you for that. And then he also answered my question. I think this is, it's got to be favorite teammates. Pete Rose, Andre Dawson, Harold Baines, and Tom Seaver. So pretty nice one there. Thank you for that, Mr. Little. Great signer. If you've never sent to him, definitely recommend it. As long with the rest of these guys, great autograph signers. So next up, we have a 3 of 2. And we got Mr. Larry Wolf here on 2 79 Topps cards. Very nice signatures there. And then for his answered question, his favorite teammates were Carlton Fisk and Rob Wilfong. I think I said that right. Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Wolf, for that. Next up, we have a 2 of 2. We got Mr. Larry Boa Here an 87 tops traded and a 77 tops. Two very nice signatures on both of those. Thank you for that. This is a really nice card. Very great spot to sign it to. Next up, another 2 of 2. We got Mr. Dave Gumpert here in 87 tops. And a nice 84 tops. Super nice card here. I also really enjoy collecting, the 84 tops World Series champs. Although I don't know if he was considered a World Series champ on the team. But still a great return. Thank you, Mr. Gumpert. Next up, we have a 3 of 3. We have Merrill Hodge. So now we've got all three of the main sports in today's episode. Here a 90 score. 90 Pro set, which got creased a little bit, but I might have had this creased, I'm not sure. And then this is really neat, a collectabooks from Pro set. So thank you for that, Mr. Hodge. Very nice return. Next up, we have a 4 of 3. Another answered question. We had a lot of guys answer questions today. We got Mr. Don Kessinger here on 2 76 tops and a 79 tops. So thank you for that, Mr. Kessinger. And his two. A few of his favorite teammates were Glenn Becker and Rick Monday. So thank you for that, Mr. Kessinger. Great return there. Next up, this is kind of an odd return. I sent Mr. Kevin Butler 3 cards, not including this one. He sent this one back, kept my 3 cards, and then also signed 2 index cards for me, which I thought was kind of neat. So thank you for that, Mr. Butler. Definitely an odd return when I opened it, but can't complain. Still got some signatures, and thank you, Mr. Butler. Next up, we have a 2 of 2. We got Mr. Steve Decker here on a 91 Bowman and a 92 Pinnacle, I think. These are some nice cards. I wish I had more of these. Could send some more out. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Decker. 2 very nice signatures there. Next up, we got another basketball return. We got Mr. Steve Alford. I'm here on a 92 Upper Deck and a 90 Skybox, I believe. Yep, 90 Skybox. He has very nice handwriting, and he also included a Bible verse on each, which I always appreciate. So thank you, Mr. Alford. Very nice signature as well. Next up, we have a 4 of 4. We actually took one. We got Mr. John Stupper here on a 84 tops, 86 tops, 83 Fleer, and 86 Fleer. Very nice cards. Shout out to Nerd Pocket Cards. He gave me a few of these, so I appreciate that. And yeah, thank you, Mr. Stupper. Next up, this was a very long return. We got a 4 of 4. I think this is probably close to 600 days. We got Mr. Scott Geraltz here on 87 Donruss. Been super happy to get some more of those. 91 tops, 90 tops, and 92 tops. So thank you, Mr. Geraltz. Pretty nice signature. Kind of got some lines with it, but can't complain. Glad to get this back after 600 days. Next up, we have a 3 of 3. We have Mr. Gary Lucas, another 87 Donruss. Super happy about that. 83 Fleer, or 83 tops, my bad, and 86 tops. So thank you, Mr. Lucas, for that. Next up, we have another 3 of 3. We have Mr. Brad Arnsberg here on a 91 tops, 91 Upper Deck, and 91 score. So 3 1991 cards here. Thank you, Mr. Arnsberg. Next up, we have a 2 of 2. Very happy I got this one pretty quickly. We got Mr. Paul Russell here on a 79 tops. And the Big League Brothers from 77 tops. Going to try and get this signed by Rick Russell as well. This is also an error card. as they put the names in the wrong spots. So it's pretty neat. And yeah, definitely have to send this out to Mr. Rick Russell to finish that off for us. Next up, we have a 5 of 4. We have Mr. Tom House here on a 76 Topps traded. 77 Topps, another 76 traded, and another 77. So we'll just put these together. Very nice autograph on these. And then his answered question was his least favorite hitter to face was Reggie Jackson. So thank you for that, Mr. House. Really appreciate it. Next up, 3 of 3. We got Mr. Terry Humphrey here on a 79 Topps, 77 Topps, and another 79 Topps. So thank you, Mr. Humphrey, for those. Next up, we have another basketball return. We have Mr. Rod Higgins. I have sent to him before, but the card got all messed up in the mail, so I really wanted to send to him again. We got him here on a 90 Fleer, 90 Hoops, and another 90 Fleer. And then with basketball players, I play basketball myself, so I thought it would be cool to ask him some questions. So he told me some great advice to becoming like a great player was to be the best conditioned player on the floor. His favorite pregame meal was steak and potatoes, and a few of his favorite teammates were Chris Mullin and Tim Hardaway. So I thought that was really neat that he was the first one to answer my questions. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Higgins. I really appreciate it. It means a lot that you were the first one to answer my questions that I sent to basketball players. Next up, we have a 6 of 3. We got Mr. Tom Griffin here on a 75 Topps, 76 Topps, and 79 Topps. So thank you, Mr. Griffin, for that. Then he also signed 2 index cards, which I always appreciate. And he also answered my question, and his favorite teammate was Gary Lavelle. So thank you for that, Mr. Griffin. Always happy with an answered question and some extra autos. Next up, we got a 3 of 3. We got Mr. Manny Mota here in a 76 Topps and 2 77 Topps. I have gotten him before. I know for sure one of the cards was a 75 Topps, but I don't remember what the other one was. So thank you, Mr. Mota. Next up, we have a 2 of 2. Really starting to realize how many returns are in this episode. We got Mr. Stump Merrill, too close, on 2 91 Topps cards. So thank you, Mr. Merrill, for both of those. Next up, we got a 3 of 3 from Mr. Paul Merrick on a 91 Topps, 91 Score, another 91 Topps. So thank you, Mr. Merrick, for both of those. Next up, we have a 2 of 2. We have Mr. Tony Muser here on a 2001 Topps and a 76 Topps, so 25 years apart. Pretty cool. Get both of those. So thank you, Mr. Muser, for your autograph. Next up, we have a 3 of 4, another basketball. Super happy with all the basketball I've been getting back. We got Mr. Jim Les here on this. What is this? What year is this? 92 Hoops? 91 Hoops, maybe? A Stadium Club 92, I believe. And a 92-93 Fleer Ultra. So thank you for those 3, Mr. Les. And that is the last return of the episode. So I appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.